Can you imagine waking up in the morning and knowing that you can work from home on your own terms and not just make enough money to survive, but to thrive? And so we're going to walk through a business model that I've taught to hundreds of people. And all you have to do is smash that like button, hit subscribe, share this video, and comment, and I'm going to get you everything you need, including this list of software that we use on a daily basis, some powerful prompts, some step-by-step guides, and of course, my masterclass that you're going to be able to go through and learn this. So let's dive in and show you how to have the freedom to work from home, because that's what everybody wants. I've been working from home for over 20 years. I used to work as a paramedic. I worked on the SWAT team. I was in what they call the EMS field, so emergency medical services, and I loved the job, but I didn't like the money that I was making. And so I took on the studying how to do marketing, and I learned it on my own, not going to school, and now I've got clients all over the world and I'm able to do this. So let's dive in and show you exactly what we're talking about. So we're going to dive in. We're going to use Google. We try to use everything that's free. So I'm not here to sell you any master classes, bug you with a bunch of emails, or anything like that whatsoever. I'm trying to help you gain freedom away from the corporations and work from home with a reputable side hustle that you can do. So whether you take this and run with it, that's up to you. You always have to put in the hard work. I mean, that's with any business, you have to work the business. I always say, do this for 14 days, dig in, dive in, and do it every day. I don't care if it's 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, or, if you want to see more success, obviously you got to put more time into it. It's no different than becoming a golf expert and going to the course once a week or once a month. The guy that's there every day is going to do much better. So we're going to go through, and this doesn't take any tech skills, no marketing skills. It's for beginners that we go and look for small businesses, and then we charge anywhere from $300 to $500 per month per client. And so remember, if we get one client or 10 clients at $500 a month, that's $5,000 a month that you can potentially make if you find those clients. So let's dive in and show you how we do this. So first of all, we go to Google. Google's free, and I'm going to mention these softwares that are free as we go through this and show you everything. So we don't need to pay for this. We look for service-based businesses, which means plumbing, HVAC, landscape, cleaning services, salons, spas, whatever, even marketing companies. They need this software. So everybody needs AI to stay ahead of the game. So we look for their skills, the market demand, and this is an easy sell because AI is so new that a lot of people don't understand what AI is and how to really implement that into their business. So how do we do this? How does it work? First of all, we're going to go find some businesses and show you how we find those clients. So we're going to type in landscaping businesses because that was one of them near me. Or we'll just say landscaping in, let's go with Huntsville, which is not near me, but that's a booming city right now. So we've got a couple of companies up here just to understand Google real quick. These are paid ads. These are free listings here. This is what we used to call the Google Map Pack. So we've got their website, we got their reviews. To get into the spot, you can use AI to optimize this. So you let AI do all the work. ChatGPT, they have free versions of ChatGPT. It doesn't cost you anything to get that. So understand that we're going to use ChatGPT throughout this to help us do some of the content, do some of the stuff. So we'll show you everything what to watch out for when using AI. But not only that, we're looking at some landscape businesses. This is obviously the top one, organic searches. So that means they're not paying for this, but they may be paying a marketing company to do content through AI to drive their rankings up the search engines here. So we've got a few of them here, and we're just going to remember these, but this is how you search them. And then if you go down to the bottom here in Google, these are the most searched terminology here: residential landscaping, Huntsville, affordable landscaping, best landscaping. So this is what people are actually searching. And then this is what people are asking in Google: how much should I expect to pay for landscaping? And it tells you how much per square foot, which is crazy. But anyways, that tells you that these companies have the money to pay for a service like you. So we're not going after these companies like traditional marketing companies will charge $1,500 a month. We're just asking for a small fee, $300 to $500 a month, and then we can prove to them that this actually works. Okay, let's talk about how easy this is to sell to local businesses. So we've got a couple of businesses that we looked at here. And imagine, because we looked at the price of landscaping was like $12 per square foot, $5 to $12 per square foot, based on what Google was telling us. Here it is. That's a landscaping job. But anyways, the cost, let's just say, I know what it costs for me to have my house landscaped, let alone just lawn care. So we'll go with the low number. But so we're going to go to a business, but imagine if they have a service that when they get a call, it doesn't go to voicemail, but it gets them a text back to that customer that's calling and says, how can I help you? And so that is going to be a service that we can offer with AI. Not only can we offer that text back service, but we can respond, we can set up quotes, we can do all kinds of things with the AI. So you might have been thinking that, hey, how am I going to call them back? The business owner's too busy to call them back. So what if AI can do it all? Well, we're going to show you that when we go in, but let me show you how valuable this is to a business and how you can sell this to a business. So we have something called missed call text back, and we look at it, we're just going to do an average client, let's just say $500, because I pay that about a month every time that I pay for my lawn care. So we know it's at least $500. But let's just say they miss 20 calls a month, and the average close rate, if they're really good and get the person on the phone, we'll say 30%. But typically, they're not going to be able to do that. So we charge, let's just say, we're going to charge the client $500 per month. So we calculate that. Well, money left, there's $3,000 left on the table. So potential profit of $2,500. So we're almost 1,000% over what we're 600% over what we're actually offering to the client. So it is a no-brainer. So can you imagine if we can generate a potential profit of $2,500 a month, additional $3,000, and we're only charging $500 a month for that service. So we're going to dive in. We're going to show you how to build this super simple with the software, show you the software we use, and let's dive into it. Okay, let me show you how easy this is. We're in our software called Sproutify. This is Go High Level. And so we're going to show you how to connect that business. We've got an extended 30-day trial to this, so you can use all the features for 30 days for free, and you don't even have to put in the credit card. So you can start gaining clients. That's why you want to dive into this thing right away, guys. Do it right away and get going in this. So all you do, remember we had these local business listings here. So there's lots of these. If you go over here, you can see these little red dots, and there's plenty of companies that need help. This one has 4.2. This one definitely needs help at 3.8. So you basically just go into the software here after you subscribe to the software and get the trial. So you can do this with the trial and then get that business. Let's just say Veterans Lawn Care, get the business on the phone, have them connect their Google profile. Once they connect this, you're going to send them a link to their cell phone. So you get their cell phone number. They can download this app into their phone for free. So every time they get an alert that somebody is called and missed the call, it's going to give them an alert and show them the conversation that's going on with AI. So they're able to see what's actually going on, which is really cool. And here's how easy it is to get that set up after they connect it and download that app. Go to settings. You're going to scroll all the ways to the bottom here, and there's something called missed call text back. So we'll go into here, and it's right under this setting here. And if you need to pause this, I tend to go a little bit fast with everything. So voice and missed call text back. Here it is, and this is all we need right here. So we're going to enable missed call text back. We can customize this message. So it'll say out of the box, this is Veteran Landscape. I saw that I just missed your call. How can I help you? So it will automatically set this up, even if you don't type anything in there. But you can customize that message just by clicking on here and customize it with whatever you want to say just by clicking in here and typing in whatever you need to type in. So also remember this, you can set up payment processing so that you can automatically bill these people every single month on their credit card in the system here under payments. So you can integrate whatever payment system you're using, whether it's PayPal, whether it's whatever you're using, Stripe, you can integrate the payment gateway in here. You can invoice them automatically. So everything is really hands off. So what is the next with this? Because I haven't gone into every detail. Well, we go into Conversation AI under settings here, and we're going to create a new AI bot. So this one is going to be a general Q&A. And then we just go in here, we type in the brand name. So it was Veterans Landscape Company or something like that. We get their website, we get their address, we can get all this off that business listing that's under here. So we just copy and paste this in and then add this in. So I'm going to pause this. We'll drop all this information in real quick. And here's another thing as we're putting it in this information. We can have AI pick up these phone calls and actually ask them questions and put them into a schedule. So under the tone of voice, it's going to ask professional, friendly, trustworthy, confident, energetic, engaging, whatever you want. I would just go with professional. It's as easy as that. You can add some additional values in here. So we have some different prompts, but this would be basically just basic information about the company. So brands promise. This is called Veterans Landscaping. So it's veteran, we'll assume that it's veteran owned, but the target audience and different things like that. This lets the AI know what to do and how to leverage those calls. So we go in there, we save it. We can edit this information if we need to just by clicking here. We'll save that. and then we go to bot settings. So we go to here, we're going to put in a bot name, and we're just going to call it Veterans Landscape for this particular deal here. And then we can actually put in different channels. So if a lead comes in through Instagram, through Facebook, through the live chat, if you put live chat onto their website, a chat widget, whatever it is, we can add that in there as an additional service above and beyond that $300 to $500 per month. So WhatsApp, we're just going to leave it at SMS for now, and because that's what we're going after, and we charge $300 to $500 a month for that. So initial message, this would be if we're taking the calls, voice calls. So we're not going to do that, but you could add that as an upsell. This is why I say if it's a one-person operation, which a lot of these companies are, can you imagine that they get a receptionist for $300 to $500 a month? That's insane for an employee. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. Wait to respond is just to make it sound more human-like. We could tell the bot in the prompts to not mention that they're AI, but hey, if it's a one-person service, would you rather just have the phone ring, or would you rather have an AI pick up? That's what I say. So here's some descriptions, questions, objectives. You can tell the bot to collect this information: email, phone number, name. In the landscape, I would probably say city, and not necessarily email. We'll just leave it like this. So the bot, their objective is going to be to get this information. You can say all, whatever you want. And here's another upsell that you can do. So if you want it to do appointment booking to their calendar, because we have calendars in here we can set up for the client, even if they don't have the service, we can offer that. And then actually book appointments into their calendar. So you're saying, well, what if they have another calendar? Well, we can actually put that calendar in here so it doesn't conflict with that. But we'll just leave that off because we're already getting $300 to $500 a month off this. So we're going to go ahead and hit save, and then we'll select autopilot here, and we're going to test this bot and see how it works and how good it works with my own phone. So under bot training here, we can test the bot to see how it responds. So the minute they get a missed call, just remember that they're going to get a message, hey, how can I help you? But remember what the bot goals were, to get the name. So we're just going to put in our name, and then it's probably going to ask us our phone number, and we'll just put in whatever here and just leave it at that. And just to show you how nice this works. So this is what it's showing up on the phone. Can you provide a valid phone number? So it actually knows that I'm putting in something that's not valid. So we'll put that in. It needs the city. So this was after it says, can I help you? So you can see that it works very, very well. The business owner's not going to have to do this. Now let me show you something that you could tell the business, hey, what if we let you test this out for the first 3 leads that come in? So we can go into the dashboard and we can see brand performance so we know whether this thing is working or not. So we'll know from SMS or all the channels, how many triggers, how many appointments booked. So we're just doing text messages. So after those 3 messages, you can say, okay, after those, we're going to start billing you $300 to $500 a month. And you're saying to yourself, okay, I don't have a website. I don't have a way to prove that I'm a business. Well, let me just show you in the same software that you can build a website. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to go to websites, and we're going to go to under websites. We're going to create a new website from a template. And of course, you want to be a legit business. And I can't give you the legal stuff on this, but we'll call you a marketing agency. We can build this business just by clicking continue. This is how easy it is to build yourself a business and a website in this. You don't need a developer, it's hands off. And then you just go up to Fiverr. So here's a great looking website. I mean, it took seconds to build this. All you got to do is put in your information. Don't falsify any Google. Just take this section out of here. Just delete it out. You don't need technical stuff to start selling services. They just want to see that you're somewhat of a business. You can connect a domain. So just go over to NameSilo is what I recommend, and go find a logo. So you can get a logo over here just by going in to Fiverr. And there's companies that design logos for as cheap as $5. That's why it's called Fiverr. But here's one beautiful looking modern design logos for $10. You do not need to be a graphic designer. You do not need to know code to make money online. So that's what I'm telling you is this business model is one of my favorites. But you can look at this website. Just look at it on the desktop here. It looks appealing after I click on it here. It's going to pop up. It's got SEO, so you can use AI to build SEO. But look at this website. It's got pages in it. It's got services in it. It's got everything that you need to tell the story to a client. So just remember that. Get going, get into this, and start building that business, because I hate seeing people work a 9-to-5 job that they're miserable at, and they want to create something they're passionate about. So go after companies that you're passionate about. If you're into gardening, go after landscape companies. Go after greenhouse companies that are selling greenhouses, whatever it is. But remember, smash that like button, hit subscribe, drop a comment. I'm going to get you everything that you need. So I appreciate you guys watching.